Rose takes a step closer to Cooperstown, even if he will not be there to see it. Pete Rose, one of baseball's most polarizing legends, just got a posthumous boost in his decades-long bid for a place in Cooperstown. The man who holds the record for the most hits in Major League Baseball history, and who was banned for gambling, is no longer on MLB's permanently ineligible list. And the twist? This change only comes into effect after death. It may sound strange, even a bit cold, but Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred made it clear in a letter revealed this week: permanent ineligibility ends when a person passes away. Obviously, a person no longer with us cannot represent a threat to the integrity of the game, he wrote. It is a statement as logical as it is emotionally complex. So what does this really mean for Pete Rose? Well, for starters, it reopens the door, however slightly, to the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. Since 1991, the Hall has barred any player on MLB's ineligible list from even appearing on the ballot. That policy has kept Rose, who was banned in 1989, in baseball purgatory for more than 3 decades. Rose's family recently submitted an application to revisit the rule, and it forced MLB to make a clear call. Manfred's ruling answers a question the league had never formally addressed before. The result? Rose, though still alive at 83, is now part of a new policy that applies only after death. A harsh truth, perhaps, but a crack in the wall nonetheless. But wait, is this really a win? It depends on how you see it. Rose has fought for reinstatement for years, finally admitting in 2004 that yes, he did bet on baseball. And yes, he bet on the Cincinnati Reds, the very team he played for and managed. Still, he insisted he only ever bet on them to win. For some fans, that confession came too late. For others, it was the final piece of a redemption arc that never got the Hollywood ending. Now, with this change, the path to Cooperstown is technically clear, but only when he is no longer around to enjoy it. There is something undeniably bittersweet in that. He spent decades asking for a second chance, and this might be the first time the league even cracked open the door. Yet it comes with a caveat no one can really celebrate: the Joe Jackson connection. And here is where things get even more intriguing. If Rose's posthumous path to eligibility is now a thing, what about shoeless Joe Jackson? The legendary outfielder, famously connected to the 1919 Black Sox scandal, was also banned for life and died in 1951. Many baseball purists have long believed Jackson was a scapegoat, a man who might not have been as guilty as history painted him. This new rule could breathe fresh life into that conversation. If permanent bans truly die with the individual, the Hall of Fame might soon be facing some uncomfortable but necessary questions. Where do we go from here? Rose is still here, still vocal, still hoping. But make no mistake, this ruling is not a reinstatement. It does not clear his name. It does not let him coach, or consult, or hold any official baseball role again. What it does do is quietly shift the winds. And in baseball, as in life, a shift in the wind can change everything. For now, the man nicknamed Charlie Hustle remains on the outside looking in. But the conversation has changed. And in the long, slow rhythm of America's pastime, that is often how the biggest moves begin, not with a bang, but with a quiet turn of the page. So here we are. The rules have not just changed, they have evolved. Whether that evolution leads to a plaque in Cooperstown remains to be seen. But something tells us the debate is far from over.